In this video, I'm going to answer the question, is getting a promissory note enough for me to get repaid for a loan? I'll explain what a promissory note is, what it's used for, the two types of promissory notes, and if you stay to the end, I'll share a little bonus that you can use to help you secure repayment from your borrower. I'm Alexis Hart McDowell with Epic Impact Investors, a full service and self funded hard money lender, and we currently have projects in Chicago, Illinois, and Atlanta, Georgia. If you need a hard money loan, fill out our online application at epicimpactinvestors.com. Real estate investing has been hot for years, and more people are beginning to passively invest in real estate as private lenders, meaning they are loaning their own money towards various real estate projects, such as fix and flip properties. Let me give you a hypothetical. Say your friend is a flipper or a real estate developer and he's working on a property, but he needs to borrow $15,000 from you in order to finish the property. Now, he says he'll pay you the $15,000 plus 25% interest when the property sells. He says he'll give you a promissory note in exchange for the $15,000. Is that promissory note enough to make sure you get repaid your $15,000 plus interest? Well, let's talk about it. First, let me explain what a promissory note is. In its simplest form, a promissory note is just an IOU. It's a document that says party A owes this amount of money to party B. It'll also state what interest rate is on the note, such as 15%, 25%, 30%. It'll also tell you when party A is supposed to make their payments. Are they making payments monthly, quarterly, annually? Promissory notes can be very extensive, or they can be just a few sentences. There are two types of promissory notes that I want to go over. That's secured notes and unsecured notes. So let's talk about unsecured notes for a moment. Unsecured promissory note is an obligation to pay without any property securing the note. So, in the hypothetical that I proposed, your friend gives you a document stating that he owes you $15,000 and that the due date is in 4 months. The promissory note doesn't mention why you gave him the money or that he will repay you when the property sells. In this situation, your friend could actually sell the property without you knowing and not repay you because the promissory note is unsecured, meaning it isn't backed by the property or any other collateral. In order for you to get your money back, you would have to take your friend to court and get a judgment against him. And once you get that judgment, then you'd have to enforce the judgment in court as well. A lot of money would have to be spent just so you could get your $15,000 back. So let me dive into a secured promissory note. A secured promissory note, on the other hand, is a promissory note that is backed by property or other collateral, similar to a mortgage on a house. Back to our hypothetical. If the promissory note is a secured note in that it references the property as security for the loan amount, and if it is recorded in the county recorder's office in the county where the property is located, then your friend couldn't sell the property without getting a payoff statement and a release from you because the promissory note is a secured promissory note, which means it is a cloud or a lien on title to his property. When the property sells, your loan payoff should show up on his closing statement as a payment to you so that you get paid. Now, to answer the question, is a promissory note enough for me to get paid? The answer is it depends. It depends on whether the promissory note is a secured promissory note or an unsecured one. As promised, since you stayed to the end, I'm going to share a bonus tip that's going to help put an extra layer of protection on your promissory note to ensure you get repaid. As promised, since you stayed to the end, I'm going to share a little bonus tip that's going to put an extra layer of protection on your promissory note to help you get repaid. For example, if the promissory note is in the company's name, such as Jim's Properties LLC, then you want to get a personal guarantee from the borrower as well. That way, you can enforce not only the promissory note against his company if he doesn't repay you, you can also enforce a personal guarantee against the borrower so that you can get money from their personal assets as well. I hope that little bonus tip helps you out. Now, If you're interested in getting a hard money loan for your next fix or flip property, visit us online at epicimpactinvestors.com and fill out our quick and easy loan application. And while you're there, download our free resources. If you found this information helpful, then subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on your notifications. And until next time, take care.